Y'all will really go online and talk about how much money y'all make, and this is what y'all do to make y'all's money. Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? You already know it's your friendly neighborhood Phantom, and today, you feel me? Today I got a very special video for us to watch here. This is TikToker snitched on himself and got 35 years in prison. Now this just popped up on my timeline, and I was like, well, I gotta watch this with my guys, don't I? I don't know who this TikToker is, but clearly he must be stopped. So let's see what he did.
He filmed himself committing a crime, and this was his reason.
Why I'm a pimp.
Well, then he got hit with 3 decades in prison.
So trying to tell me leave alone?
On social media,
It's trying to tell me leave money alone.
Cedric Dorsey painted himself as a pimp
Why I'm a pimp.
with money, swagger, and influence.
That's CCC 333.
But investigators say his lifestyle was built by forced work, as Dorsey trafficked a woman into
So my man's a trafficker. Okay, bet. Y'all TikTokers, y'all have officially hit a new low. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Y'all be doing all the wild stuff. Y'all got the Johnny Somalis. You got Buddy that was over there spraying, he was spraying like the bug spray on the food and stuff before people eat, and now we got a trafficker. Okay.
Seattle,
Nice.
Bellevue, Kent, and Las Vegas.
So meet Cedric, aka CCC Cash Chasing Set, a guy who literally documented his own downfall by
First off, do y'all know that rug right there in the back? I know this is like completely off topic, but did y'all have that rug when y'all was younger, or am I just old as shit? I'm not an unk yet. I know I'm not. I'm big bro. Well, at least I'm about to be big bro in like a few months. You feel me?
his
But y'all let
crimes
me know if y'all
online
had that.
as they were accomplishments. Because what better way to get locked up than posting proof of your felonies with the confidence of being like some sort of like 2016 SoundCloud rapper? But this whole situation started with what looks like to be a domestic violence call in April of
Buddy
2024.
looked like
Bellevue
Soulja
police
Boy, ain't even
responded
gonna
to
lie,
an
before he
apartment in the
had the hair.
Factoria neighborhood and found a woman who had fled the scene with some help from construction workers. A smart move, because once officers got her side of the story, the red flags started waving.
They listened to what that victim was telling them and realized things weren't just adding up for her and what she was saying, and that she was in a very dangerous situation.
Bellevue Police Major Ellen Inman says patrol officers noticed signs of trafficking and called detectives.
When you ask them questions, they're answering repeatedly in these kind of scripted or answers that sound like they're rehearsed.
It turns out the victim wasn't just Dorsey's girlfriend, he was her trafficker. According to the victim,
Gotcha.
Dorsey booked hotel rooms for her across multiple cities: Seattle, Bellevue, Kent, SeaTac, Renton, and Las Vegas, and had her perform
was getting around, wasn't
SW to line his own pockets. Then on top of that, he coached her how to spot cops. Because here they say for a large percentage of, I guess, the dates, Dorsey required her to obtain a deposit from
This is crazy.
the
You wanna know what's the
buyer to
wildest thing?
verify
I
they
hope
were
she's
not
not
law
like a young
enforcement. And like
lady,
many
yo,
others from
because
the
some of these
industry,
girls,
he
y'all
kept
be
tight
getting
control
taken
of
from
every
when y'all
move.
are, like,
And if she
younger and
stepped
stuff
out of
like
line,
that.
he allegedly beat her repeatedly. So bad at one point that he hurt her face so badly that she had to be hospitalized. And while she was being forced to work for him, he was online showing off the stacks of cash and posting videos bragging, saying,
So you going around beating up shorty, you feel me? Taking the money that she's making you, and then you flexing it over here on TikTok saying that you a pimp. That's not P at all, brother. Let me explain that to you. And let me teach y'all something. For those of y'all that be hitting women, for those of y'all that be doing all the little DV and domestic violence and all that, yo, y'all gotta stop that shit, bro. And y'all gotta recognize that y'all are grown men. And what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing to hitting women, yo? Like, that shit is just lame as fuck.
like, I really take care of my biddies, you know, or
Like, let's be honest. We all know that a man can beat a woman up, right? But y'all would choose to not recognize that fact and not be like, yeah, I should. So that means that I should never put my hands on a woman. I'll never put my hand on a woman. You feel me? Never, because that's just not in me. I have sisters. You feel me? I had a mom that went through that. You feel me? I don't want to deal with all that. I don't want to have to look at myself in the mirror. I don't even know how some of y'all be looking at yourselves in the mirror. Y'all be calling yourselves men and shit. Shit is weird, bro.
oh yeah, pimpin', that's how it goes. Sir, you handed the prosecution evidence on a silver platter. Dorsey's
Literally,
online
and I'm
persona,
glad Buddy got caught
CCC,
up.
Cash Chasing
He
Todd,
deserves
was
it.
basically the prosecution's best witness. Photos showed of him in a Versace robe, wearing flashy jewelry, and posing with illegal firearms, including an AK-47. And he kept referring to himself as pimpish. So Bellevue PD Mayor Ellen Imnan had no problem using all of this against him, saying, and quote, if you advertise it and make it available for us to use in our investigation, then that's what we'll do.
It's
and
not
that's
admissible,
exactly
exactly.
what they did.
When they served the search warrant on his premise, they
Look at this
recovered
ugly
12.
ass nigga. Look, this the nigga. This the nigga, bro. You feel me? This goofy ass nigga right here. Beating his girls, you feel me? And then claiming that the money's his and all this other shit. This is the nigga that it is, man.
Dollars in cash, along with those 3 firearms, one of which was stolen and a banned firearm.
King County prosecutors hit Dorsey with charges of human trafficking, promoting and unlawful possession of a firearm.
We see very significant violence, strangulation, beatings, assaults.
Prosecutor Brayla McGinnis tried Dorsey's case where his own social media posts were used as evidence, including this one about the 304 oath, where prostitutes promise not to cooperate with police and say they aren't victims.
Dude, this has to be one of the biggest cases of just plain stupid that I've seen in a long time. Obviously, he's a disgusting guy, but aside from that, why would you ever post the SW oath to your...
You feel me? And then it's like, all right, cool. All right, say he is doing this. A million people in this world doing this, right? Why do y'all commit crimes and then proceed to go online and talk about it? You feel me? I remember back in the day when it was like the Chirac Wars and stuff like that. Like, yo, they was posting about certain things, but they wasn't outright saying, yo, you feel me? I'll off this person or off that person.
Timeline while you were actively in this illegal business.
You
and
feel
on
me?
May
And then
2nd, 2024, Bellevue PD rolled up with a SWAT team to execute a search warrant. Dorsey initially refused to come out, but probably realized that wearing a designer robe wouldn't stop bullets. And after the police brought out his mom, he finally surrendered. So when they went into his apartment, what did they find? $12,000 in cash, 3 guns, multiple of them being illegal, and 1 stolen and illegal AK-47. And I feel like the part I can't like fully wrap my head around is the trend of just straight up snitching on yourself online. Obviously, this isn't just like Cedric being reckless. Like, this is a whole genre. We've been covering this on this channel for a long time now, and it doesn't seem like this is going to end anytime soon. We've got scammers filming themselves with stacks of cash. You have pranksters admitting to fault on video mid-law.
You feel me? Like I just said, Johnny Somali, you got the buddy that was spraying the thing. Yo. Y'all niggas be posted up. Y'all will literally get on live and be like, yo, I just hit a lick on a nigga. You feel me? I just hit a lick on my nigga. Fuck my ops. All this other shit. And it's like, y'all not even thinking.
Dude. And now you have pimps in Versace robes posting up with illegal
pimp shit is wild, though. I never heard nothing
for
like this.
Instagram. It's just like clout has completely overridden basic survival instincts. Like, these dudes would rather go viral for a day than stay free for a whole decade. This guy Cedric didn't just document his crimes. He produced the evidence, he curated it, he captioned it, and the kicker is he really thought no one was going to use it against him. Because, or else, why would he ever post this?
And I'm glad that they're gonna throw the whole entire book at him, because he's a doofus, numbnuts. You feel me? A D-bag, bro. But he's stupid. And I hope this is a lesson for everybody else as well. Like, y'all don't need to be going over here and doing all this wild shit. You feel me?
He was literally flexing his human trafficking operation on the internet and talking about it like it was some like business side hustle. Like, bragging about like she came back with 1,000. Like, dude, that's not a punchline. That's evidence.
Bitches is intimidated to me, you feel me? Because I got standards and I got expectations. Not like the you feel me now? Not like you feel me now? Because I really take care of my man, you know, and I really, you know, put them first, man, you know, because they put this pimping first, man. You do what I'm saying? Like, pimping or you did what I'm saying. You know what I did last night? Yeah. I ate baked chicken. You did what I'm saying. Stuffed potatoes. You did what I'm saying. And with salad with cucumbers in there. And you know what I did? I went to sleep and gave my dame the keys and told her, go get me some money. You did what I'm saying. So she was down for like 6 hours. You hear what I'm saying? And yeah, she came back with 1,000. Yeah, pimping. Yeah, that's how it goes down, man. You know, if she's going to continue making some progression, because she's going to continue living with the purpose. And the purpose is chatty, baby.
Also, shout out to 15 Minutes of Shame for finding that clip. But all I know is that for sure was played out on that like rolly TV in the courtroom. And the prosecution just had to like read it out loud, line by line, to just translate that for the court. I can just like imagine the prosecution saying, hey, Mr. Dorsey, did you...
Y'all will really go online and talk about how much money y'all make, and this is what y'all do to make y'all's money, bro. You feel me? It's one thing, you feel me, if you slinging dope, blase, you doing all that, but then it's another thing when you just taking advantage of women like this and then trying to brag about it and shit. You feel me?
Or did you not say the purpose is cheddar, baby? That's just funny saying. You know what? You don't even have to answer it. Here's you
It's
saying
right
it.
here, literally.
Crazy. I mean, Batman's
that was a
job
great
would have just
edit.
been a whole lot easier
I need to
if
try
you
that
just had
one
to go to
day.
Instagram to find what criminals were up to instead of skipping around in a cape in the middle of the night. But what we're witnessing here is essentially the social media version of waving at a cop while holding a stolen TV. So let's break down the charges, because this guy had a whole arsenal, thousands in dirty money, and a
Yes.
full content strategy dedicated to self-incrimination, because this guy is an absolute genius. And in court,
He says he said he had a content strategy, bro. Nah, bro. Yo, but listen. Look. Stop this, yo. This video is actually making me very upset, yo. I got little sisters, you feel me? I got an older sister. I got aunts, you feel me? Cousins that are females. Like, yo, we got to stop this. You feel me? Especially like we going around, you feel me, bringing our women down. You feel me? And when I say our women, I mean all women. Because all women are everyone's. You feel me? They're ours. They're ladies. They're beautiful, beautiful, wonderful women. You feel me? When you do things like this scars them, and then they end up, you know, turn into like drugs and stuff like this. Like it's bigger than just this. Like this lady that this happened to, she'll probably never trust a man ever again. And if she does, there will always be those thoughts in the back of her mind, or she'll never be able to have a regular relationship ever again. And she might always try and deal with people, you feel me, that are gonna hurt her and stuff like that. And that's sad. That's sad to say.
the jury was not confused, because Dorsey was found guilty on all of the following: human trafficking in the second degree, promoting prostitution in the first degree, unlawful possession of a firearm in the first degree, and it gets worse because 2 of those charges came from a mandatory 60-month firearm enhancements, meaning 5 extra years tacked on just for
Right.
having guns while committing these felonies. And we're no longer
exactly.
speculating
Throw the whole entire book at him, yo. And throw the key away and make sure that motherfucker, you feel me, you can't open that bitch back up. You feel me? It's just like Tate. When Tate was out here, he was doing all the saying this, saying that, saying this, saying that. Even though I'm pretty sure it wasn't his. Isn't that the reason why he's locked up right now too? For the same exact reasons. Like, come on, bro.
to get, because as of a month ago, he was charged.
After being found guilty at trial this spring, Dorsey is now
Look at this nigga. Throw the fucking book at him, bro.
starting a 35-year prison sentence.
Fucking
We were
doofus.
able to take a very dangerous criminal off the street and hold him
Stop, bro.
accountable for his actions.
So altogether, this guy got 35 years in state prison, plus community custody afterwards. So Dorsey got 35 years to think all of this over. That's 3.5 decades of hard reflection and 0 Instagram likes. A skill issue, and he has nobody but himself to blame. I think this is all just an indictment of stupidity wrapped up in cruelty. Like, his downfall wasn't just inevitable, it was practically live streamed.
He literally did it, and that's what I was gonna say earlier. Y'all will literally sit here and live stream all y'all's everything that y'all want to do bad. Y'all sit there and y'all will live stream it. You feel me? I remember back in the day when niggas used to just fake pranks. You feel me? And chill. Now you got niggas like Jack Doherty going out and like bothering people and shit. Johnny Somalis and all these other people just going out there and just harassing people for what? For what reason? For what purpose? You're not doing nothing. You're not helping the world become a better place. Us as entertainers, we're supposed to be entertaining. You feel me? We're not supposed to be trying to harm the people. You feel me? Harm our supporters. You feel me? But yo, this is the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. Yo, y'all let me know what y'all want me to watch next. Make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram and all my other socials. It should be left somewhere in here. You feel me? Learn how to, you feel me? I'm learning. I appreciate y'all so very much, and I love y'all so very much. It's been your friendly neighborhood Phantom, and I'm going Ghost.